Sahih al-Bukhari 641. Narrated Jabir bin Abdullah. On the day of Al-Khandak, the trench, Umar bin al-Khattab went to the Prophet and said, "O Allah's Messenger, by Allah, I could not pray, the Asr, till the sun had set." Umar told this to the Prophet at the time when a fasting person had done iftar, taken his meals. The Prophet then went to Buthan and I was with him. He performed ablution and offered the Asr prayer after the sun had set and then the Maghrib prayer. Sahih al-Bukhari 642. Narrated Anas. Once the Iqama was pronounced and the Prophet was talking to a man in a low voice in a corner of the mosque, and he did not lead the prayer till some of the people had slept, dozed in a sitting posture. Sahih al-Bukhari 643. Narrated Anas bin Malik. Once Iqama was pronounced, a man came to the Prophet and detained him from the prayer. Sahih al-Bukhari 644. Narrated Abu Hurairah. Allah's Messenger said, "By him in whose hand my soul is, I was about to order for collecting firewood, fuel, and then order someone to pronounce the adhan for the prayer and then order someone to lead the prayer, then I would go from behind and burn the houses of men who did not present themselves for the compulsory congregational prayer. By him in whose hands my soul is, if any one of them had known that he would get a bone covered with good meat or two small pieces of meat present in between two ribs, he would have turned up for the Isha prayer." Sahih al-Bukhari 645. Narrated Abdullah bin Umar. Allah's Messenger said, "The prayer in congregation is 27 times superior to the prayer offered by person alone." Sahih al-Bukhari 646. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. The Prophet said, "The prayer in congregation is 25 times superior to the prayer offered by person alone." Sahih al-Bukhari 647. Narrated Abu Hurairah. Allah's Messenger said, "The reward of the prayer offered by a person in congregation is 25 times greater than that of the prayer offered in one's house or in the market, alone. And this is because if he performs ablution and does it perfectly and then proceeds to the mosque with the sole intention of praying, then for every step he takes towards the mosque, he is upgraded 1 degree in reward and his one sin is taken off, crossed out, from his accounts of deeds. When he offers his prayer, the angels keep on asking Allah's blessings and Allah's forgiveness for him as long as he is staying at his musalla. They say, 'O Allah, bestow your blessings upon him, be merciful and kind to him.' And one is regarded in prayer as long as one is waiting for the prayer." Sahih al-Bukhari 648. Narrated Abu Salama bin Abdur Rahman. Abu Hurairah said, "I heard Allah's Messenger saying, 'The reward of a prayer in congregation is 25 times greater than that of a prayer offered by a person alone. The angels of the night and the angels of the day gather at the time of far prayer.'" Abu Hurairah then added, "Recite the Holy Book if you wish, for, indeed, the recitation of the Quran in the early dawn, far prayer, is ever witnessed." 17 hours 78 minutes. Sahih al-Bukhari 649. Narrated Abdullah bin Umar. The reward of the congregational prayer is 27 times greater than that of the prayer offered by a person alone. Sahih al-Bukhari 650. Narrated Salim. I heard ad-Darda saying, "Abu ad-Darda entered the house in an angry mood. I said to him, 'What makes you angry?' He replied, 'By Allah, I do not find the followers of Muhammad doing those good things which they used to do before, except the offering of congregational prayer.'" This happened in the last days of Abu ad-Darda during the rule of Uthman.